National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visitor sideline, Giants head coach Brian Dable. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
Now the third team in the last 3 years. You remember Denver to Pittsburgh and now here in New York. He showed flashes of the vintage rush throughout the year in 2024 with the Steelers. Now he's looking to sustain those flashes for his new team in the Big Apple.
First down, New York.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First down, Giants.
In motion, the tight end. Tracy going to get it on first down. Dances by him. He's still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And let's go ahead and keep this one simple. He had one of the most impressive rookie seasons in NFL history. A true dual threat quarterback. He can beat you a variety of ways. Took his team to the conference championship last season, trying to take them to the Super Bowl in year 2.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Daniels looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. From the 31, here's a second down and 4. Throwing now is Daniels. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Daniels. He'll get this complete to Senate, the tight end. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And the Giants will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Pass is caught by Rondale Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Play action. It's Wilson. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. It was Deron Payne who got in there to make the play. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Now it's Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
Here's Wilson. Shifts by him. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing is Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second down and 4.
At the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
To throw is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back to throw now on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin with the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And it's the Eagles' defense, which was a big part of the Super Bowl championship a year ago, making a play here. The game hanging in the balance, and they forced the interception. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line, different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Eckler now between the tackles. And down to the 36-yard line here. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Eckler will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here, all right? Let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high-percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
From the 33, here's 2nd down at a yard. On the give, it's Tracy. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
First down, New York.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Giants.
On the ground, here comes Tracy. He can't get him down. How did he stay on his feet? And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. They'll go again with Tracy.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Wilson to throw. That is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Now Washington down by 7. Just over 1:40 to play. How costly of an interception will that be? It's time to find out. 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Washington.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
A loss of a yard.
Back to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Terry McLaurin.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Daniel's going to throw for it. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snapping like big trench, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. And this one too low. 3rd down and goal coming up here.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Daniels looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Complete to number 17, Terry McLaurin. It's a turnover on downs.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division.